What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Robert, and today we got an article here again by Dexerto titled T suffers massive data breach as 4chan users discover all collected personal data was public. So if you guys don't know, there's this app that came out like a day or two ago called T, and it's an anonymous app where women could sign up and they could basically review the men they've dated, like a Yelp review, and they could upload any image of the man that they had, their Instagram accounts, their phone number, like any of that stuff like that. They could upload to that app, and they could review their green flag or red flag. And here, I'll roll a Reddit clip right here.
Girlies, I'm gonna need you to stop complaining. Oh no, there's not any good men left in the world. What do you see right here? You see 11 green flags left on our guy Clark in T. 23 green flags on our guy Jake in T. 10 green flags on Adam. I mean, come on. Not me in the passenger seat just sitting here scrolling through all the green flag guys on T trying to find a husband for my bestie. This is why I love T. It's not a dating app, but it is an app where the girlies go and they leave their honest feedback on men and talk about their experiences that they've had with these guys. Girlie, literally go on T and hunt for green flag guys in your area. Just scroll. Good men do exist.
This T app is all fun and games, but y'all better pray that these men don't get their own version. A lot of y'all women get spared so much because men don't run their mouth. If men ran their mouth half as much as y'all ran y'all mouth, a lot of y'all would be in trouble. A lot of y'all. Because everything that these men be guilty of, y'all be guilty of and more. If these men get an app where they can expose anonymously the trifling women that a lot of y'all are, y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be in a lot of trouble. A lot of y'all been smashing a lot of men in y'all cities, right? Y'all done got around. And it's gonna get bigger than just barbershop talk where they can compare notes about y'all. They'll have a whole app where they can show and talk about how many of y'all done smashed how many dudes in the city, right? All of the nasty things you done to those dudes on the first meetup. How many of y'all done lied about being pregnant? How many of y'all done put babies on men that didn't even belong to them? How many of y'all done had trains ran on you? Talk about your hygiene and how some of y'all cat be stank. How nasty a lot of y'all are when it comes to how clean you keep the place that you stay. How well you take care of your kids. How some of y'all are deadbeats, but you live in the house with your children. Like, y'all truly don't want this to get to the point where men can expose y'all. And we ain't even gonna get into the pictures and videos that a lot of these men got of y'all. Because y'all just be sending nudes to anybody. Like, it could get real wild out here in these streets. So this is a slippery slope with this whole exposing people's type stuff. And especially when it's only one-sided and you can only get one version of the story. Y'all better get on y'all knees and pray that these men don't get an opportunity to expose y'all. Because us men and women who have lived decent lives and we've lived lives that we can be proud of, there's nothing to expose. So we could care less about these apps, right? Don't matter. App for men, app for women. There's nothing to expose. We don't go around sleeping with a whole bunch of people and involving ourselves with a whole bunch of people. So there ain't nothing to say about us. So we safe. But the rest of y'all be careful.
So you could see there that's basically what the app looks like. You can't sign up for the app if you're a man, obviously, because they actually have a verification. They make you upload an image of yourself and also your driver's license or ID. So a lot of people's IDs and driver's licenses have been leaked onto 4chan. And just scrolling Twitter, not even trying to look for this stuff, just scrolling on Twitter, I've seen some of the pictures of the people on there. Not the full driver's license, like all the posts have censored them, obviously, but all the pictures of the people on there they uploaded, like they're on there. Like, this is very accessible. T, an app that was exclusively made for women, requires the user to prove their identity as a woman by presenting ID. However, it's been discovered by a group of 4chan users that every woman's personal data who signed up for it was put on a public server. And I'm going to be honest, I don't feel that bad, although I'm pretty sure the women weren't uploading other men's driver's licenses. They were uploading like the social medias and stuff and the pictures of them that they posted. But still, they were still uploading images to that app. So I don't feel that bad for the women that got leaked. And all the women that got leaked were all fat. They were hideous. I saw one post right here. I'll pull it, but since the image, it says, must be 6 feet tall, make six figures, and have a six-pack. Let's continue, though. While this is technically a data breach, the information was always publicly available and has just been discovered by people who were looking for it. So basically, it was actually found, I read on Twitter, it was found in a folder on a server, and that was just publicly out there. So the lawsuits for this app are about to come swarming in on this. Every single piece of identification used to sign up was stored to a public storage bucket. One doesn't require password entry. As a result, the information of everyone on the app should be considered compromised, with users using scripts and scrape and collect all of their data before the hole could be plugged. And it's actually funny, too. I tried to sign up for this app. Obviously, I'm not a woman, but I tried to sign up for this app, and then I was like, oh, shoot, I gotta show a picture of myself and an ID. I was like, nope, never mind. And then I go on Twitter right after, and I see all these news. The first tweet I see, T-app leaked for IDs, and I'm like, oh, thank God I couldn't sign up. Thank God I didn't sign up. Like, I just wanted to see like what women were posting, what they were reviewing other men. I was like, I want to see some cringe. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the reviews on there would have been cringe. You know what I mean? T-app uploaded users' personal data to a public server. The T-dating advice is a woman-only app that used to make sure that women are safe when trying to date on other apps like Hinge, Bumble, and Tinder, by allowing them to get advice from other women in their relationship. And on the surface, it sounds like a good idea. Like, some women could have been in an abusive relationship, some could have been in a toxic relationship. But once you think about it more and more, you could realize like a bunch of women could lie about these guys. They could exaggerate the stories, and the man could change. It could be like these reviews could be months ago, and how do you know the man doesn't change? Like most women on that app probably aren't thinking like, oh, this guy's just the same guy, he's not going to change, he's probably not changed at all. They're not going to think about that critically. They're just going to see the reviews and be like, nope, never mind. So yeah, whether it be a background check, speaking with others to hear about their experience with the person you've matched with, or just general dating advice, it was designed to make the online world a bit more secure for women. So again, like I said, on the surface it sounds like a slightly good idea, but again, once you think about it more, you realize where the holes would be. As it turns out, the app was accidentally done the polar opposite. In order to access T, users are required to post full proof that they're a woman before getting on the app. I'm not gonna lie here. When I was trying to sign up, I was gonna be like, this is homophobic or whatever. They don't allow me to identify as a woman. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, you guys should know how I feel about that if you're a viewer of this channel. This has to be a source of identification that indicates their gender, meaning most users would naturally gravitate towards uploading their license or state-issued ID. Almost 60 gigabytes worth of selfies and personal identification has been posted online. Rather than putting this data on a secure server, T's data was posted as a publicly accessible server that has already been discovered by users on 4chan. They posted the links to both the public storage and a paste bin that allocate all user data into one spot, telling people to check and see if they're in it. So yeah, and here I'll put up on the screen another picture of all the women's driver's licenses and pictures that were all leaked. You can see here the map is filled with people across the United States who were all leaked. It's a crazy leak. I'll go on Twitter and read some more tweets right now. Okay, so here we have one tweet by Reddit Lies. It's titled, T users on Reddit are furious because their photos are now being spread around behind their backs. Unbelievable levels of hypocrisy. So again, like I said, these women were spreading photos of other men onto that site or that app. So that's why the hypocrisy comes in. But it says here it's r/porn is misogyny. Men are posting pictures of women from T-app, and I'm losing my mind. And it's a rant. T-app got hacked, and they are posting the selfies of women making fun of them. I feel sick. Women can't do anything to have comfort. I want to stay far, far away from men for the rest of my life now. It's literally an app so people don't date felons. What the actual heck is wrong with people? And there's a reply here. The only way forward is 4B ladies. Dealing with males in any capacity will literally put your life in immense danger at this point. So yeah, it's kind of, they're kind of exaggerating. Like, it's their fault for even uploading their driver's license and trusting this app that came out literally 2 days ago. And then I like this reply here. You can see this reply here. This is an app to avoid dating felons. Y'all already dated felons when you know they are felons. No app is going to stop that. And then here another reply. Weren't they literally using the app to mock and belittle men? These cannot be actual people. And unfortunately, they are actual people. You can see here a tweet by Popbase. A spokesperson confirms the T app, which intended to be a safe space for women to talk about men, has been hacked. Around 72,000 images and 13,000 verification photos, including government IDs, were accessed. And here's another tweet. I'm going to censor the images here, but it says, these are the women making fun of the T app. And I'm not going to show it on the screen, but it's a bunch of fat women with hog wings and stuff, crazy hair. They look like crack addicts. Some of them they all pretty much look like they're 40 years old and probably single. And here's another tweet. You all have to take the word that this has 46,000 likes. It says, the T app that women are using to dunk on men was hacked, and all of their pictures and information were leaked. Most of them are fat and ugly, and beneath it says, go on 4chan and see the pics. They're all chopped. So yeah. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think about this T app and what you guys think about the leak and everything. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have Spotify Premium, you want to listen to the show on Spotify, I uploaded the show on Spotify, so there'll be a link in the description below for that. But I'll see you guys next time. Take care.